Yo, I gave them a kiss goodbye. I'm ready to be
Hello,
interviewed though.
welcome everyone to the second. Well, this is technically the fourth scrim of Vortex. This is the second broadcasted one. Here we have Chase, our beloved vice captain and support. How are we feeling about today?
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that hyped up because we had a lot of delays. We had a lot of. I believe in us. Do not get me wrong. Do not construe my non-belief for less hope. Okay, I have hope we're gonna win, but it might be a rocky start. Noah couldn't get on till like 10 minutes ago. David just got on. You just
We
arrived. I wasn't able to get on till really late
yeah.
because I have personal issues. Because sobriety is a hell of a thing. Okay.
Of course.
But I think it's gonna go okay.
So you're now three scrims in. Tell me like how getting used to playing like these games has gone. Like, are there any like things you've learned or what about?
Me a lot. It's been helping my positioning a lot and helping in my ability to call out because I've been getting better when Cade dies. I'm being able to switch to a shot caller a little bit better. I do struggle sometimes because it's not my main thing.
Of course.
And I'm not the tank player, but obviously I am second in command. I am the second person that calling shots would go to. Apologies.
Yes, of course.
And then I think our DPS do need to learn positioning better. Like everybody, including me when I play DPS.
Yeah.
It's just an issue.
Of
we have
course.
as a team.
It's very situational too. Sometimes, like a position that might be good in one area is not good for another area. So it comes with.
There's a lot of critical thinking skills, and
it comes with
I
experience.
Feel like sometimes even I like that.
Yeah, and it comes with experience. And this is a very new team, so obviously, you can't have your standards too high. Although you should expect greatness.
I have a lot more hope because technically we do have David now, and also.
You do.
Christian should be better. He's a bit warmed up, you know. Hands are moving, blood's flowing.
Of course, yes. Fortunately, my hands do not need to be warm, just my vocal cords. It is cold. It's quite cold in the room. As you can tell, I got my flannel on right now. You know, I try to look a little more spiced up. Yeah, a little spiced up for today.
Right now. Yo, I'll put one on too.
Oh yes, sir.
I'm actively getting a flannel.
Let's go.
It's for the gameplay. It's a blue flannel.
Hey, I got red on right now.
With a Vortex lining on the sleeve so it doesn't get wet. Alright, bro, I'm dripped out now. Anything else?
I'm kind of interested. Oh, he left. As I was gonna say, I'm interested to see I'm interested to know what you think about Christian and David playing together, because I don't know if have they played together before in a scrim?
I think not in a scrim. They played maybe a match outside. I'm not too sure, Bob. But I hope the chemistry's there because I'm right now a blind chemist throwing shit into a pot, hoping it flares up.
For sure. I mean, that's kind of how it works. The first few games of any team that starts. You gotta.
I'm not stressing too bad.
You gotta find the flow, and sometimes that doesn't come right away, and also
trust me, I've been growing my flow out for a couple of years.
Oh no, the flow is looking nice. The flow is looking nice.
I know, right?
Guys, when we do the player introduction video, it might be in person, so we might have
me and Cade, the hottest members on the team.
Listen, bro. We gotta get dripped out for that.
Oh, bet. I will. Underwear only.
Oh, hey. As long as all your stuff's covered by the table, I'm pretty sure you're probably fine. Like, I mean, all they'll see is your legs and chest. I don't think that's TOS. You feel me?
I think I'll come in a banana hammock, a big old speedo.
So, Cade, we're talking about the interview, the player introductions. What do you think about banana speedos for like what we're gonna wear?
I'm trying to set up the game shit.
No,
Okay,
we had an actual conversation, but right now, bro, we're talking about my interview. Me and David are both wearing flannels, gang, bro. For real.
You mean me?
Me and fuck yes, Sirski. Sorry, Yosef, brosif, my bad.
Alright, we're just about ready, so I'm gonna start inviting players.
Alright.
I'm gonna swing back to VC1, Paul.
Alright, you guys have a good
Nice
luck.
cats.
I hope you win.
Love you.
I love you too, baby. Mwah. Oh, that was Riz right there. Yeah. All right. Good luck, kid.
Oh, no interview for me.
Oh, do you want to? I didn't know if you had time. What do you
I
want?
don't- Give me 2 questions.
My little brother is looking at me. Here, come here, David. What do you want?
Alright.
What is it? He just like stared at me and then just walked away.
Alright, 2 questions.
Okay,
let's go.
okay. Christian and David have not played together before. How do you think that's gonna work in today's scrim?
Well, they played one map together.
Really?
But this is the first time they're actually playing. Yeah, they played Rialto on our last scrim. Stream.
Okay.
They did
So I
not go
guess
well,
like a full
because-
scrim together.
They do have a lot of hero overlap. They do both play a lot of hit scan.
Mhm.
But Christian's been trying to learn a bit of flex DPS, so we'll
That's
see how
good.
it goes. We can always run double hit scan if we need to.
For sure. I mean, I don't know if double hit scan's necessarily a horrible thing.
No, not necessarily. Although on Legion, we're probably gonna want to Junkrat.
For sure. And I guess my next question is, how do you think, coaching a team is like, you're in your 4th scrim right now. How are you approaching like the mindset into like telling these guys live how they're playing? Like how's that coming along?
I'm trying to keep everyone positive, but it's kind of a struggle with the DPS issues.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just trying to take it one game at a time. I've just been kind of like stressing on them to keep practicing, keep grinding on their own time as well in scrims.
Of course, yeah. I have watched David play quite a bit, although it was a tank grind, so like he wasn't playing DPS. He was just trying to get to diamond tank, I think. Anyways,
Put on
Yeah.
a picture.
huh?
I am putting on the profile picture. Jeez.
All right. Well, I don't think I'll need to hold you for any longer. Those are the only things I was really interested in asking. So if you're ready to go or have any final thoughts, just feel free to say that, and then you're free to go.
I mean, I'm just hoping for a good game. I'm trying to get you in right now, and they should need to turn on PC players for the
Oh.
lobby.
Okay. Hold on. Back. All right. Yeah, I'm ready to accept whenever you're gonna send it.
This is why I wanted to create the lobby, but they insisted they had to.
Unfortunate, but
Yeah.
real quick, Oh. Okay. OBS seems to be working again. That's good.
Okay.
Hopefully there should be less stutters today, guys. I figured out I lowered my graphics, and all that stuff. All right, Kenku is invited. All right, here we go.
I'm gonna go join the other chat.
All right, good luck, Cade. Bring us
Thank
victory.
you.
Lead us to the sweet land of victory. All right, so with that out of the way, we are ready for the scrim. So I will go ahead and send this over to the game. We'll get the music going. All right, so here is Vortex's 4th scrim against Bobert. Seems that they're going with the Dallas Fuel profile picture, maybe trying to channel that Fuel mentality, burn blue, trying to, as they did win last year's Overwatch League championships. I apologize for any coughing that might happen. I am still a little sick, but nothing some water won't fix. This is your reminder to drink water. Also, if you have any friends who are interested in Overwatch, be sure to send them this way, as we do put these for viewers and for entertainment purposes. So if you have someone who's interested in Overwatch comp, or just Overwatch in general, or want to just watch with them, share it. It'll be fun. I like hanging out with you guys. I hope you guys like hanging out with me, watching some Overwatch gameplay, and really just breaking it down. It'll be interesting to see what they play as we are loading into our first game at Lijiang Tower. So here we go. So we're going to have our control map first here. We have the Bobert on blue. I just realized this guy's name is... Wow. I'm going to call him Hugh. Because They have Candace and Hugh. I don't think I can finish that. But anyways, so here we have our control point here in the center. I believe this was played on the last Vortex scrim that was streamed. So you guys should be familiar with this if you don't play the game too much. You know, you have some side points that you can move around with, and obviously some very nice decorations. So here we go.
But I'm still the fastest.
The team, or Vortex, is running Sigma on Baptiste Junkrat, and we have Lava Dude on Cassidy. Meanwhile, the other team is running a Junkrat as well. However, their tank is Junker Queen. They have a Reaper, a Kiriko. Look at that, I remembered her name. And Hugh is running Lucio. So Lucio can't really get too many environmental kills on this map, but on the next iteration there are definitely some opportunities for that. So Sigma opens up the fight here. Junkrat puts his trap down, just looking to regroup, gain that health using the Sigma's ability to absorb bullets. Kenko goes down, however, and meanwhile the rest of the team has to retreat. Looks like Cade here has spawned back, and he switches to Junker Queen. So it'll be interesting to see how this is played. I don't know if we've ever seen Cade play Junker Queen. But it'll be interesting to see a Junker Queen 1v1. Looks like he does have the Zeus skin from the Battle Pass. Very interesting season we have this season, by the way. Greek mythology themed. I like that quite a bit. Meanwhile, Vortex is getting stuck at their spawn right here, having to... Wow, a team kill, rather unfortunate. Bobert shows a very, very dominant hold on this point, not letting Vortex get even past the doorway. Here we have them going for their third attempt to break through this impenetrable defense. Anna chucks her Bionade through there, hoping to catch someone and anti them, but misses. Meanwhile, Junkrat is ulting, looking to catch some people in the back line. Only gets one. Lava Dude goes down. And Kenku is the only living member of Vortex here, getting finished off, and a second team kill, which is unfortunate. So maybe this is either a team composition going wrong, or I'm not exactly sure. Maybe the other team just has superior positioning. Junker Queen doesn't have her all here. I may be looking to use it right here, but I mean, not exactly sure who, when, but she does go for it. Kenku is very low, hanging down with his Baptiste, making sure he can get his heals before re-engaging. The Junker Queen does go down though, so they are down a tank, so it looks like Vortex will be able to push in here. Kiriko low. Kiriko does not fall, but Vortex, with almost all of their alts, is able to push in. Chris gets a very nice kill onto that Reaper there, and Vortex take the point, with Bobert having 95% on that point, which is scary. It's scary, I'll have to admit, it is scary, but they just need to play some solid defense right here, making sure they don't let any advances from Bobert, and they hopefully will be able to win this. Kiriko pops her ult, meanwhile Cade pops his ult as well, and moves in to try to take care of this opposing Junker Queen. All four of Vortex is down, and we don't have another team kill because Lava Dude does respawn and is going to try to get back to that point as fast as possible. He's going to sneak away to the right. He's just to contest this, but it looks like he's not able to make it there on time. Very unfortunate. And Bobert goes 1-0 in this map. Now it's not 1-0 in the game, in the match, but just in the map. This map is first to 2. This is match point for Bobert here for this map. They just need to get 100% on their counter again, and they will win this map and go up 1-0 in the series as a whole. But nonetheless, a dire situation for Vortex here, needing to go 2 wins in a row here. Kenko switching on to Roadhog. Lava Dude stays on Soldier. Meanwhile, Chase does switch on to Lucio, looking for some environmental kills here. Meanwhile, right as I said that, he almost gets environmentally killed, but he's managed to skate his way back up. However, David does get caught there. Very unfortunate. Cade trying to pick off some of these squishies, but is met with great retaliation from the opposing Junker Queen. Looking to get a hook. He hooks the Lucio, gets the Lucio. Lucio dead. They can now push in with plenty of room. The opposing Symmetra getting taken out. Symmetra goes down. Now, Cade needs to just finish off this Junker Queen, and they should have a good hold on this point. Meanwhile, the Junker Queen is flopping around, gets taken out by Cade with help of his own Symmetra's turret, I guess is what you would call it. Cade tries to go for that pre-fire onto the Kiriko, but misses. Hooks the Kiriko and almost gets the kill and finishes off before she's able to teleport away. So a very good sequence here from Vortex. This is what you like to see. They were able to take that back with a lot more ease than last round of this map. Cade tries to go for that kill, but unfortunately gets booped off the edge. He's got to watch himself there. Chase is holding everyone off with that boot. Tries to finish off the Lucio, but just doesn't get the job done. Meanwhile, just sending shots. He's looking to get that Junkrat, but has to run away as he's antied, and the Junker Queen pops her ult. So, I mean, they just get taken out there. However, they are still contesting the point. As I say that, they are not contesting the point anymore. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Here, Cade gets the Reaper, but is not able to finish him off, so he gets taken out by those shotguns which shred. And they're pushed back into their spawn. This is not exactly what you'd want to see. They are just getting right up in their faces. I don't know what that Junker Queen is doing. Meanwhile, Vortex almost has all of their ults as they do take down the Junker Queen, so they're going to push forward. Lucio down. The Junkrat is hiding, tries to ult, but well, he does ult. He gets 2 off there. Cade almost gets the kill onto the Reaper, finishes him off, but is killed by the Junkrat. So, I mean, not exactly sure what to think of that there. That was kind of a little bit of a goofy interaction. Lava Dude is out in the middle of. Wait, did I clicked it twice, didn't I? Lava Dude dies as I missed that. Meanwhile, we have Moth here going in as Moira. Not exactly sure what that play was. There was no one there to help him. Cade pops his ult here, trying to push everyone off the point to try to recapture it. He's healing, but that Junker Queen is just harassing him along with everyone else. Almost goes for that environmental kill, but I mean, Chase does get one, but unfortunately he is eliminated by that Junker Queen, and we almost have another team kill again as Bobert goes up 1-0 in the match. So we'll wait here for play of the game. Good round comes out from Candace. We have Dark here as Junkrat. Let's see what this is. I believe this is one of the double kills. Yep. Oh, and here's that right there. So we were watching that when that happened. Cade gets finished off by the Junkrat. So, I mean, that was... Well, there's no easy way to put that there. That was just kind of embarrassing. It got ran through insanely quickly. Not exactly sure what's going on here. Maybe they're playing Lijiang Tower again. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, that was kind of weird. Wait, they are?
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
No, they're not. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know what that was. Anyways, so that was... Oh, yeah. Nah, I don't need my camera on right now. Anyways. My fault there. Interesting. Interesting round, as I say, as they quite definitely get extinguished there by Bobert. So we'll be looking for another match here, and we are going with Eichenwald. This is a map that Vortex is pretty familiar with. They usually do pretty well here. Looking to have some good payload pushes here from the point that they capture, and trying to have solid defense. I know they like to run May and I forgot what else. I can't exactly remember who they play on this, but I know May and Reinhardt, and I forgot the team comp. I'm not on the team. I don't play with them, so I don't have it memorized, but I'm pretty sure May is part of their comp for this if they're gonna go. So here we go. This is a hybrid map, which means that they first have to capture this point right here, and then they will move the payload forward along the landscape through these doors, and eventually ending in the castle that is right here. And they'll push through these walls, through the doors, and eventually end inside the castle through these pathways right here. So, be interesting to see what they go with.
Ready for battle.
And so, like I said, there Kenku is playing Reinhardt.
A mother's
As I
work
figured.
is never done.
They're playing Reinhardt as well as Lucio and Ana. DPS still trying to figure out what they're going to play. There's 30 seconds left though, so plenty of time. Meanwhile,
Just a few ghosts
Bobert
I'm
are
not
going
dressed.
with
It's nothing to worry about.
Sigma, Junkrat, Ashe, Baptiste, and Mercy. And the DPS has been selected for Vortex as we see the Symmetra and Reaper join into the lobby. Chris on Symmetra and Lava Dude on Reaper respectively. It's looking like they have a trap and a bomb right outside from this Junkrat, but it is destroyed quite quickly as they realize their tricks and push forward using the speed from the Lucio. The enemy's Symmetra... Oh wait, they don't have a Symmetra. I saw red and figured it was the enemy. Anyways. They almost get team killed again. Mothman is going to try to retreat here, get back to his team, and just regroup. Everyone is staying on their respective characters, or heroes, I should say. So, nothing. They're not backing down yet, but they are quite obviously backed into a corner here. They need to push back here with that Reinhardt shield, making sure they can stand confrontation. Meanwhile, they have bought themselves some space as the Reinhardt is on full health. Healers doing their job, keeping their tank alive as they push forward. Meanwhile, let's see what the DPS are doing. Lava Dude is trying to go on for some side shots, shooting at that Mercy, but gets taken out by the Junkrat. Junkrat is popping off on the other team, gets Mothman. So Cade now is going to have to retreat as the team's push is in shambles yet again. It is just Lucio and Reinhardt on the point. Symmetra goes down to the Ashe, and the Junkrat is just going to continue pestering with that dynamite coming in from the Ashe. Just unstoppable forces. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, 0 progress has been made on the point, but Earth Shatter is available for Cade here. He might be looking for it, but he doesn't. Baptiste opts to ult right there. And there you have it, the Earth Shatter. Cade gets that double kill. Meanwhile, Sigma goes for his ultimate. Cade is, meanwhile, safe momentarily as he is behind cover when that Sigma ulted. Chase is taken out, but a trade has been made. Lucio for Junkrat. See what Lava Dude is here, switching on to Ashe, trying to take out that Mercy, who is so annoyingly running away from everyone. David backs up here. The enemy's Bob has been put in. Mercy is trying to go for that revive, but David finishes him, but not after she gets the revive off. So a little bit unfortunate there. And meanwhile, it is a Ashe 1v1 in which Lava Dude is losing. Chris is here just trying to do his best, holding his own against the entire team. But, I mean, there's only so much pressure you can withstand here. Lucio gets trapped, and it's just Cade all by himself going to try to salvage his life as he backs up from the team. The Junkrat is pushing up on him, and it's just not going well. Bione comes in from Ana, but he's just taking so much damage that it's not even really doing anything. Chris manages to finish that Junkrat who's been pestering them so much. Getting knocked back by the Sigma. They're going to try to make another stand here as there's a minute left on the point. Cade is back to another Earthshatter. Might be going to use it here. He's going to try to take out that Immortality field before everyone else is able to escape. David pops his ult, pops Bob. Another Sigma ult is popped. However, it looks like Vortex here is going to be able to seal the point as David gets a good shot onto the Mercy. Finishes the Mercy. Now all they need to do is survive that tire, but 2 are taken out as Lava Dude and Moth go down. But the payload has been unlocked, so they at least have 1 point for the map. A great offensive stand. That was probably one of the last chances they would have to even make that possible. So, very good job not giving up and pushing through that, I mean, quite suffocating defense. If I must say so myself, the Ashe and Junkrat was just constant pressure from their explosives, setting everyone on fire, and that Sigma just not holding up with the shield and knocking everyone back. Baptiste pops his ult. Meanwhile, Cade gets a beautiful, beautiful double environmental kill. Goes for the 3K, gets the 3K. Just like that, and the 4K. And the Ashe is the only one left, but they get a team kill. With beautiful, beautiful play from Cade there coming in. Amazing stuff. That Earth Shatter was perfectly timed right as the Baptiste put up his damage, I guess, multiplier. He is able to thwart that. Meanwhile, the other tank switches to Reinhardt as Ashe pops her ult, putting Bob out. That Reinhardt is just flying around, getting pressured from all angles. Hopefully, gets pinned. He tries to push him off the edge, but he's just not able to. That Rein is antied, is very low. That Kiriko is also extremely low. Cade is going for the kill there, but they're just pushing everyone around. That Reinhardt's dying. That Kiriko is going down to a double kill, and they're looking to try to take this point as well. Lucio is taken out, and it's just Cade on the point right now against a Sojourn who is just constantly pestering him. He's going to try to just like back up as he doesn't have too much health. He gets taken out as he ults there. Not sure if that ult was worth it. However, the rest of the team is able to hopefully get back to the payload and push it forward. With a minute left, they are running out of time to make this possible, but a lot of ults are coming into use for this team. As you can see, Lava Dude has Bob activated. He is ready to use this. Chris has his tire. Sojourn opts to pop her ult, but behind the shield of Cade, David's going to try to take him out, but is unable to. Chris goes down to that Sojourn. Bob might be popped here, I think. But as the whole team dies, it's not looking like it should be, as that would just not be worth it. So, I mean, with that, they have 19 seconds left to get to the payload. They're going to have to look to use as many ults as they can to gain an advantage here. The Junkrat is just applying constant pressure to that shield. And from behind, the other Reinhardt manages to get a shatter and just takes everyone out, goes for the double kill. And unfortunately, Vortex is looking like it might have just been shut out there. But Lava Dude is fighting back with Bird here. Kenku is on point, so there is hope. 72% left on his ultimate. But, I mean, Chase is just going to try to hold on, but he goes down before that. So, with 1 point and 111 meters on the payload, Vortex will hand the offensive back to Bobert here. They're going to have some pretty solid defense here, I won't lie. They're going to have some really, really solid defense here because, I mean, they were just able to have just a few minutes of momentum there where they were really going. But I think that's something that is able to be looked upon with, you know, a smile, one would say. As it seems like Vortex is figuring out Bobert just a little bit. So that's definitely something you want to see from our team. It'll be interesting to see how the teams change their composition for this. It looks like they are running Far Mercy, as well as a Hammond, Echo, and a Kiriko. Meanwhile, Vortex is running Junkrat, Baptiste, Ashe, Mercy, and and Reinhardt, respectively. So, really, in these scrims, we haven't seen Hammond before, I don't think. So, it'll be interesting to see what he brings. It looks like the other team's Kiriko switches to a Zenyatta there. Junkrat lays out that same trap that he had at the first point. But in this time around, the Reinhardt is able to provide support. And they have just realized the world of Far Mercy that has been unleashed upon them. But Lava Dude takes out the Torbjorn and takes out the Pharah as well. Huge plays coming out here from Lava Dude on Ashe here as he tries to back away from that turret who is just getting free shots onto them. They need to find that turret and take it out as soon as possible. Lava Dude takes out the Torbjorn again. And beautiful, beautiful defense here from Vortex. Making them switch off of Pharah. Absolutely wonderful. Lava Dude gets some fire damage onto that Kiriko, and everyone is just on this choke point. Lava Dude is applying constant pressure, getting pocketed from that Mercy. That Junker Queen is low. The damage boost coming in from the Mercy is absolutely devastating. But unfortunately, he is taken out by the Junkrat, and 2 more of Vortex falls, and the rest of the team falls, and that is a team kill. So Bobert doesn't have too much farther to go before they get their second match point. Cade switches here to a Roadhog, hoping to get some juicy hooks. Hooks that Junker Queen gets a lot of damage onto her. She is low, but getting healed. He's gonna have to back up and go for another hook. Hopefully, he gets his hook. Hooks the Junker Queen again. She's low, but that Reaper is applying pressure onto the Roadhog, and he's just not gonna be able to do much with that pressure. Lava Dude is taken out by that Junkrat ultimate, but Cade here is going out trying to take out as many as he can. Gets the Junker Queen, misses the hook onto the Kiriko, and is the only one left, it seems, here on the points. And so he's just going to try to run away as fast as possible. Misses the hook onto the Reaper, and unfortunately that Reaper finishes him off as Bobert here is just pushing that payload with little to no resistance whatsoever. Very unfortunate to see. Chris here is going to try to get back to his team, but I mean, they can't hold from behind this door. They have to get outside this door and contest, because Bobert is getting there. Chris does have his ult here, might be looking to pop it. Kiriko pops her ult, and let's get a good look here on what's happening. Cade pops his ult, but he is finished off, and Bobert unfortunately gets to that same place where Vortex was and goes down. But let's see this Rhine play from Kenku here, and they don't let us see it, which is a nice time for me to plug our YouTube, by the way. Vortex team or whatever. I should make a command. I'll make a command later, but go follow our YouTube, seriously. Or follow our YouTube. Go subscribe to the YouTube. We'll be posting highlights from whatever highlights we get from this game, and that that Reinhardt play will be there. Believe me, that team kill was very nice. All started from Kenku's beautiful and brilliant Earth Shatter there. Something you love to see in the face of pressure, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. And so it looks like Moth is getting swapped out here. Gast is going to be moved in as the other healer for Vortex. And so we showed a little more life that game, fortunately, but that's not going to cut it if we want to win this. We're down 2-0 right now. We need to win 3 in a row in order to win this scrim. So, I mean, it's not looking the I'm sorry. Not looking the greatest, but at the same time, I think there's hope. There's got to be hope. I mean, you can't give up. Chris is swapped out here for Moth as the DPS. So, I mean, I'm not sure how much experience Moth has done DPS. I know he's usually support. But it'll be interesting to see what heroes he plays and how he plays the game and how he affects his team, and maybe he's just the spark we need to be able to turn this around and do a reverse sweep, which would be awesome to watch, but also very hard to pull off. So, as much as I don't want to get excited, I can't stifle hope. You know, you gotta remain optimistic is a good word for it. You gotta remain optimistic that it can be possible, and I think it can be done. We just gotta sit down and realize what's happened. We went down 2-0, and you just gotta get to the grindstone and just get the job done. You know, the game's not over. There's still plenty of time. Although it's match point, so although there is time, it's running out, and pretty much like perfect games have to be played. But yeah, I'm definitely liking what we saw from last game though. The defense didn't seem too good though. I'm not like, I mean, from the start it looked good. Lavdude was getting great picks onto the Torbjorn and the Pharah, but I mean, just one thing broke and then the whole thing collapsed. So here we have robot push at Coliseo. I don't know how you guys feel about the robot push maps. I think they're kind of mid. I'm not a huge fan of them. I think they're kind of boring. That's just me. They're just very tedious. The thing about this, it's offense and defense at the same time, so it is a good measure of how well your team is doing, though. I'll tell you that much. It's definitely good at gauging how well you are from transitioning into offense and defense, as you need to be able to push the robot and also defend the robot from being taken. And if your robot is taken from you, you got to take it back. So there's offense there again. So it'll be interesting to see what the teams are and how they will approach this map. 2-0 going into the Bobert versus Vortex. Vortex down, looking for a reverse sweep to be able to make this possible. Here we have a Zarya. Zarya May on a Mercy. And a Sojourn, and it looks like Chase, where the dog, has switched to DPS out of support, so looks like Mothman will be going back to support. Moth does not play DPS apparently. We'll be looking to see if Chase is truly a jack of all trades. Well, let's hope he's an ace of all trades too, because sometimes a jack just does not cut it. Zarya pushing in here, looking to get some good bubbles on the teammates. Meanwhile, Ramattra has been played, getting walled off from his teammates. Beautiful wall from Chase, as Vortex here is pushing everyone back. Brother Dog gets an elimination onto the enemy Sojourn. Meanwhile, Kenku is antied, gonna have to back up. Mei is taken out by the Hanzo, and they're both revived, and right now Vortex is up players as their own Mercy gets a revive on to I think it was Chase who died? I'm not exactly sure, honestly. It's all going by so fast. Kenku has a brilliant charge here onto his Zenyatta, getting the kill onto the Sojourn, but is very low, needs heals. That Ramattra is going down, but manages to just barely sneak away. Cade coming in here from the back. Chase gets the kill, and Cade is just pushing forward, trying to take out the Ana, who is so low, but gets down to half health and is just going to have to retreat. Gravitron Surge already available for them to use. No Hanzo there here, so it's not going to be a Grav Dragon situation. Meanwhile, a Bastion is switched onto a brilliant wall there from Chase, as that Bastion is very low to dying, but a Ana's Bionade comes in there to save the day. And Cade here is getting focused by everyone and is taken out. So unfortunately, we're going to have to go for a reset here. 8 minutes left with 48 meters for Vortex. And here, Bobert are going to look to push forward. Ana has nano boost here. Trying to get a sleep onto that Ramacho, but unfortunately misses. Is very low, gonna have to Bionade himself. Mothman is trying to support his tank here, trying to get some clutch sleeps on. Maybe sleep with that Ramacha, gets a clutch Bionade, but that Hanzo is just applying constant pressure from the back line of Bobert. The Hanzo is slept. Meanwhile, that Ramacha is popping his ults. Lava Dude goes crazy with that Sojourn ult. And meanwhile, Cade here is trying his very best to take out that Ramacha before he's able to do any more damage. Ana comes in here to clean that up, and the fight goes Vortex's way as they still have the lead with 7 minutes left. Meanwhile, you can hear the Bastion here coming in. Kenku here just trying to hold everyone off, using his almost full charge, going for the Gravitron Surge. Gets a lot of damage onto them, but Lucio ults, giving everyone heals. But pushing forward with the full charge. That Bastion is very low, but unfortunately is finished off by the Roadhog. Ult optional here for Chase, but he backs up as that Bastion is nanoed, goes down, and everyone is just going to have to retreat here. Lava Dude getting very close to his ultimate, manages to dodge that Roadhog hook. And they're just going to have to regroup here because there's not much they can do. Sends out the suppression. Meanwhile, trying to take out this Hanzo here who's just constantly sending shots into the enemy. He has his ultimate here. That Lucio is so low, manages to get the kill. A very well-timed shot. The Bastion goes for the ult. Meanwhile, Lava Dude is going in from behind on this Roadhog, going to try to finish him off before he can do any more damage. Lava Dude gets finished off by that Bastion ult. Meanwhile, Mothman takes out the enemy Roadhog, and Kenku here is just trying to take out that Hanzo before the vulnerable Reviving Mercy is able to finish her job. Vortex here still has the lead and manages to regain control of the robot and has almost all of their ults as Bobert here manages to spend a lot of their ults and just doesn't get too much out of it. It looks like here they are popping their ults as Mei ults, and so I don't know who the other one was, but nonetheless here, Roadhog applying pressure onto Kenku. He gets nanoed and looking for a Gravitron Surge here maybe, but that Roadhog is sleeping as he was ulted. Nanoed as well, goes for the ult and is just wreaking havoc onto the enemy. Unfortunately, Gast is the only one left and is going to have to retreat back to her team. The Vortex does manage to get 2 meters off of that, but I mean, Bobert is closely inching towards that 50-meter mark to tie and maybe eventually reclaim the lead. But with good defense here and some well-timed kills here, as Kenku is showing right here as he goes in to try to take out the second DPS and Echo here after finishing off that Junkrat. Is not able to find any shots here. Still has his ults, but gets shots from that Roadhog. Backing up as his charge goes down. That Roadhog is just hiding there, getting slowed down by Mercy as he gets frozen. That Roadhog is almost dead. Kenku is pushing forward here, but is walled off by Mei. His own Mei, I might add. The Roadhog is so low, but getting healed from his opponent, it's just not possible to be able to finish him off. Roadhog comes in here about 1 health. Half health is what I meant to say. The Echo opts to ult and copies that Zarya as he tries to body block for his team who is retreating, using those shields, popping himself up, just trying to stay alive as long as he possibly can. The Echo gets out of her ultimate. And, I mean, Bobert just has another dominant control over the robot. However, they don't have the lead. So there's still hope for Vortex here with 3 minutes left. Gravitron Surge is still available, but he goes down as the Mercy pops her ult. Gets that Echo, trying to get the kill onto the Junkrat, who's very low. Meanwhile, they get a triple kill onto Bobert. Very, very well-timed kills. And well-timed ults as here the May Chase here is looking for some greedy kills, but backs down, tries to support his team. Junkrat goes down to Lava Dude, and Vortex here are pushing the not the payload, the robot once again. Kenko here still has Graviton Surge. Not sure when he's gonna use that, but certainly no use in rushing such a good commodity, I guess is a better word. Mothman here getting bullied by the Roadhog and Lucio combination, but might get the kill onto Lucio and does. Lucio is down. A well-timed kill by Mothman. Misses the sleep onto the Roadhog, but gets a few shots as they go back into a defensive formation for the progress of Bobert. Mothman's just gonna have to be careful here to not get hooked by the Roadhog. Gets back to his team, and here we have Kenku trying to open up the offensive yet again, trying to push that robot forward. They switched back to a Widowraker, so it'll be interesting to see if they'll be gaining any picks here. Quite a few switches here from Bobert, as it looks like they haven't really found their flow here. Ult is popped by Kenku, but nothing really comes out of that Graviton Surge. David is taken out despite the efforts from Cade to protect him. And the Roadhog here is getting targeted. Meanwhile, that Junkrat goes in for his ult. Lucio's taken out, and Kenku falls from the combined pressure of the Roadhog and Junkrat. So he retreats with aid from the Mercy, keeping him healed, keeping him damage boosted. They're going to try to hold this robot as they are 19 meters ahead. With an ult available for Chase here, he might be looking for the ult, but as there are not a lot of people in one area, it's not really good. Goes in for that freeze, trying to keep himself safe. Goes for the ult, trying to take out that Widowmaker before she gets any picks on everyone. The Widowmaker, unaware, gets the kill, the headshot. And Bobert is pushed back yet again. Beautifully timed kills and plays by Chase there. Exactly what you wanted to see. That Widowmaker was just scoped in, tunnel visioning. And Cade gets the kill onto the Roadhog, and that Widowmaker, not Widowmaker, the Ana, the other sniper on the team, is finished. As Bird the Dog is killed by that Widowmaker, as I was saying, they're going to be looking for picks. But Gast is there to get the res off. And so Vortex here is going to look to push this payload even further. The robot even further, not the payload. Come on. Almost all ults are available for Vortex here, as people are popping their ults in a frenzy. They're just going to need to get a hold here. If they can get everyone off of this payload, they'll be able to win. Meanwhile, they have to retreat here. And right now it is overtime, so they just need to finish off Bobert. All they need to do is team kill them. Well, not team kill them, but they need to get them to get off the payload, because constant contestation on the payload from Bobert means the match will continue to go. So let's get a POV from our tank here, Cade, who has Graviton Surge and goes for the Graviton Surge, going for kills here. Meanwhile, taking everyone out. That Maywall comes in. He gets nanoed. The soldier is popping his ult. Not Graviton. Zarya is there to take him out. Lucio goes down. Roadhog is about to go down. Overtime is chugging down. And there is no one to contest a point, so Vortex takes the third map. Hey, what did I say about holding out optimism? Just like that, it is now 2-1. Still a long way to go, but for sure, hope to be had. And here we have that beautiful play of the game from Cade here, getting the kill onto the ulting soldier and just finishing off the Lucio and getting some clutch kills onto that Roadhog to end any contention that might have happened. And now we will take a water break. And that's your reminder to have a glass of water. So that was awesome. That was great. That's exactly what you wanted to see. I mean, just brilliant play. Clearly, Vortex had a plan going into this, and they executed it. So, nothing more you could ask for. Although, the game, well, in the words of Kobe Bryant, the job's not done. They might have won one, but they have 2 more to go to close this hopeful victory out. So, I mean, the job's not done. They still have to go. They have to just keep going, keep pushing, keep fighting, which is exactly what they're doing. And you love to see that. You love to see that if you're a Vortex supporter, and you know, you just gotta hope that they continue to play this way, because that was very good. Looks like there is some player changes for Bobert, as Wendy's is put into the game. So no clean sweep for Bobert. Hopefully we're gonna have a reverse sweep by Vortex. Knock on wood, fingers crossed. There's your knock on wood. I'm sorry if you thought someone was at the door. That was me. I'm at your door. Here to sit down and enjoy some nice Overwatch gameplay with you. Which I hope everyone is, having a great night and enjoying this. This is a great, you know, if you're Bobert, a sweep would be nice. But let's let him play. Come on, man. Like, you got to give Vortex some credit, for sure. And although I am biased, Bobert has, obviously put up a great fight. They're very dominant, great team composition and play together very well. But, I mean, Vortex is looking stronger and stronger as the scrimmage progresses. They showed some life in the second game and came out with a victory in the third game. So with 2 games left, hopefully their spirits will continue to rise as they realize they can do this. And if they can do this, and they realize that, hopefully they will come out with the victory. But all that is just words until the game actually comes. So, time will tell. Time will tell. All right. What is this? Did he DM me? Oh, he DM me. Yo. Some lava dude here saying hi to stream. Very good plays from Lava Dude and the squad here. Just send in some positive messages. Not exactly sure what's going on here. What's taking all this time? But, I mean, we definitely need the break. That was very intense. This scrim has been nail-biting, to say the least. And right as I say that, we are put into the 4th game of the series. Rialto hybrid map. Here in, I presume this is beautiful Italy. Here we have a very nice sculpture of, I don't know who that is. Probably some Overwatch goddess. Oh wait, no, this is just a payload map. Never mind. It's not a hybrid map. Ooh. They just pushed this lovely payload here all the way along the road here. Hey, and as we go, we'll eventually come into contact with our Vortex team here.
Ready for battle.
Here is the first point. And as we continue through here, we see the Orisa Kiriko on a Junkrat and Widowmaker. Oh, wait. I just realized we're on attack first. This was, wrong team. This is Bobert. So Bobert is running that Widowmaker again. Not sure if it's the same person who ran last time. I hope it is if it was, because they were kind of... Well, I'm not going to say that. But, we had some nice picks onto them. That's all I can say. Junkrat here looking to be a little goofy here, setting up a trap right there. Hopefully they won't fall for that, though. And you see Kanko coming out here with the Ramatra. Lavadude coming out with the Widowmaker again. Or, well, Widowmaker as well, I guess is what I should say. So, they're going to come here with a Widowmaker 1v1. Chase is running that Torbjorn, looking to apply pressure with that turret. Chucks it up with the Junkrat. Junkrat finishes it off pretty quickly. Gets trapped by the Junkrat, but is behind cover, so nothing happens. Throwing punches towards that Orisa, pushing them back. Manages to buy some room for his team. The Widowmaker has been spotted by Cade here, and let's check out Lavadude's POV, trying to get a headshot onto the Widowmaker, but unfortunately is taken out. Ghastly here is going to try to get as many heals as she can onto her team. Kate Q here is just giving punches left and right here. Junkrat goes down. Kiriko unable to do anything about that. Widowmaker is low. Or not Widowmaker. Orisa is low. Would be nice if the Widowmaker was taken out, but they're pushed back, and it looks like Vortex might be getting close to their payload here. Widowmaker again is just scoping in the open. Not exactly sure if, you know, they know what they're doing as Widowmaker. I mean, obviously they do, because, you know, they were being able... Oh, well, just as I say that, Lavadude gets his own back from the opponent, and they are now one-to-one in each other's, I guess, diffing. And as you can see, Lavadude here going for another kill. 3 kills here, trying to kill that Widowmaker. Just needs to have a little peek here. That Widowmaker is so low. All he needs to do is get one more shot, but as the healers come back, you know, it's just not much you can do. Trying to get a kill onto whatever he can. Lavadude here is just applying pressure. Gets a headshot onto the Widowmaker. Gonna try to kill that Kiriko who's low. Gets a kill onto the Junkrat. That Kiriko is low and exposed. But as Lavadude is being pocketed, he is able to heal and recover from that Orisa shot. Trying to kill the Kiriko, but just isn't able to. And with Lavadude's expert marksmanship, Vortex is able to secure that payload with relative ease. Lavadude sending out his poison trap here as he gets caught out in the open, tries to back away. The enemy Widowmaker has switched on to a soldier, it looks right here, as Lavadude gets focused and taken out as the weak link in close range of the team. Orisa getting focused by Cade here, getting pushed back, but meanwhile he has to run away as he's getting pressured from both sides and goes down. Meanwhile, Moth is the only one left, gonna try to do as much as he can, but I mean, there's really not much you can do there, honestly. But Lavadude here staying oh my oh man, it is just beautiful. This is just beautiful gameplay. Exactly what you want to see from this Widowmaker. Let's check out his stats real quick. Oh, we can't. Okay, we can't check his stats. I thought we could. But I want to see how many kills Lavadude he has here, and maybe he'll get play of the game from that quick 3K he got there. As you can see here, he's rocking that new Medusa skin with the gold gun. As you can tell, he is well versed in Widowmaker. Tries to get the kill onto the Kiriko, but has to reverse and back away. Gets the kill onto the sneaking Sojourn, who is trying to get some sneaky play in the back ranks of Vortex, but gets a very, very nice kill. I'm glad we got that. Sojourn was just completely standing still. I can't believe Chase was hit there. Wow, that was a long javelin. I wonder if Orisa does track and field, because that was a nice javelin throw. I was a thrower myself in track, although I did not do javelin. I, of course, you know, threw it a couple times. I was discus and shot put myself, although I don't look it. A beautiful headshot kill onto the Sojourn by Chase here, pushing forward, buying time and getting room for his team. Sojourn, I mean not Sojourn, the Reaper is taken up by Lava Dude, who is again just popping off as Widowmaker. Just absolutely beautiful picks here. The headshots just raining down with absolute precision from Lava Dude here. Gonna try to get as many shots as he can onto this Orisa, who has nanoed and pushing forward. Lava Dude backing up here, but gets focused by the Sojourn. That's something you gotta watch out for if you're Lava Dude. Just don't get caught out in the open. You can back away, but you gotta make sure you have cover. Ghastly is able to get back to her tank as she is running away from the rest of her team, from the rest of Bobert. Vortex, with 1 minute and 30 seconds left, is getting close to that second checkpoint, which is so desperately needed for them to have hopes of winning this game. Meanwhile, Cade is pushing forward here, trying to get any kills he can. Pops his ult here. That Orisa is super low. Gets, oh my god, I forgot the word, nanoed. Meanwhile, the Reaper gets a 3k as Cade pushes forward, trying to buy them room. That Reaper is going absolutely bananas. And unfortunately, it looks like Cade was just too far forward right there and was taken out as he was trying to do as much as he could for his team. That Reaper just, I mean, ulted and took everyone else out while Cade was unable to guard them. Huge play from that Reaper. Lava Dude switches on to the more nimble and adept fighter Soldier, looking to get some kills onto that Sojourn, who has been so annoyingly bothering him. The Reaper coming in on the other side. Meanwhile, that Orisa gets a lot of kills. The opponent's Sojourn is dealing lots of damage. Cade unable to get the kill, and they are team killed. So here it looks like Bobert is just going to hope to hold them out, as they are just using all their ults with no ults available for Vortex here. Unable to reach the payload there, as Ghastly and Mothman just barely don't get there in time. Not horrible though. Some very good plays. I love seeing Lava Dude on Widowmaker. That was just perfection. That was beautiful. Completely diffed them. And I mean, if it weren't for Widowmaker's poor close fighting skills, I mean, Lava Dude would be pretty unstoppable. But that's as much as you can ask for from a Widowmaker. I mean, when they're pressed up on by another DPS that is more adept to close fighting, there's just not much you can do. That's just something you have to deal with. And now we have Vortex here on the defense.
Stay close. I can't hear
As
you.
Lava Dude
Straight.
is back on Widowmaker. This is what you love to see if you are Vortex or a Vortex fan. Lava Dude is a very good Widowmaker. As I mean, you witnessed yourself. You don't need to hear me say it. You saw it yourself. You witnessed the beautiful picks, brilliant positioning, and just dominance, just absolute dominance from Lava Dude here.
Hello.
Getting pocketed by Ghastly, flaunting their skins, just, you know, having a grand old time. But there's a time for fun and there's a time for focusing, and now is time to focus as Lava Dude tries to get that sideline open, but unfortunately for him, the enemy is on the opposite time. Looking for picks here onto the opponent's team, who are standing still. Javelin comes in, missing Lava Dude. Meanwhile, the other team is running a Sombra. Okay, Sombra, interesting. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on the Sombra. Let's see where she is actually. Just kind of lurking around, not exactly sure where she is, but gets detected by Lava Dude. A brilliant play, but he's getting taken out. The translocator brings him away swiftly. But Lava Dude, just absolutely wonderful placement of that toxin bomb there. Just taking out any surprise ability, I guess surprise factor is a better word, of the Sombra. Meanwhile, trying to duel these healer and DPS, gets backed up from his position and tries to get a shot onto that Junkrat, just barely misses a headshot there. Gonna try to get another headshot, misses, and is backed up by the Orisa, who moves up. Lava Dude now here trying to get a cheeky kill onto this onto this Kiriko, who is just bouncing around. Unfortunately, Cade is taken out there. Chase is gonna have to retreat here, and well, Bobert almost have their first checkpoint, and they do. So now they have to hold them back for another 5 minutes before the 80th meter of this. So not exactly what you want to see, but it's definitely possible to hold this. Lava Dude switches to Hanzo, looking to get some good grab dragon plays. I have had the opportunity to play with Lava Dude. Ironically, I was playing Zarya, and he was playing Hanzo as well. I was kind of holding him back a little bit, but I mean, it'll be interesting to see what Kenku can do as Zarya with such a skilled DPS as Lava Dude. He goes for his ult here. There's no dragon available, but Cade gets the kill onto that Junkrat. Ult's being popped by Bobert as they use the Nano Boost and Kiriko's ult. For the dog just running away, trying to avoid that team kill. But right as everyone spawns back, team kill is called. I guess they were killed right as it happened, and unfortunately, it looks like it will be another 3-1 loss for Vortex. Nothing to be ashamed about. They put up a good fight. Unfortunately, the first 2 games were just too dominant for Bobert, you know. But for sure, nothing to be ashamed about.
The Kitsune gains new champions.
A Kiriko ultimate here. I mean, not ultimate. Play the game. Not something you see every day. But there you have it. So that is our game. It is 3-1. So I assume everyone will leave now. I will leave myself, and I think. Well, let me just hold on. All right, hello everyone. I'm pretty sure it's done. I think it's 3. So we're just looking to get confirmation if that was the end of the game or not. Trying to figure out if they're going to best of 5 or best of 3. If we're going to best of 5, we're gonna have a long way to go. But I'm pretty sure it's best of, or no, not best of 5, first to 5, which would be best of 9. I'm pretty sure it's best of 5 though. Alright, we're just figuring out here exactly what's going on. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, actually. Okay, so they're doing one more for fun. All right. Hey, I'll take some more commentating. Hold on, wait, KDM me. Okay, so
And
hello.
then they fucking Suzu.
Hey,
Paul.
what's good?
All of them.
Yo, what's up, boys? All right, so I'm streaming. Say hi to stream, everyone.
Hello. What's up, stream?
So here we have Vortex team. You know, your one and only lovely team.
Best team on the planet.
Best team on the planet.
Yo, let me play Doom.
Unfortunate 3-1 loss, but
Yo.
the 3-1 curse is real, guys.
Let me play ball. Let me play ball. Unironically, David, please.
All right, so I guess right here we're gonna have a
Unironically, I'm actually
behind
pretty
the
good at
scenes.
David, you're actually gay. Kill yourself.
Dude, I'm live.
Oh, I'm gay. I can say that.
You said
No,
you
you
said
can't
no.
say
The
that
other
live, bro.
thing.
You can't say that live. Why are they winking? Oh, wait, no, actually get off Doomfist. Wait, now you can't.
can't now,
Now he's
dude.
fucking locked on tank.
I was
can
telling
play
you to
different
switch, bro.
Man, I just want to play Doom.
What tank do you want?
Play Doom.
Just play Doom.
I would play Ryan here, but or Signal. But
Oh my bad. I didn't mean
Okay,
to-
so am I supposed to like commentate this while I'm in the call with you guys, or are we just gonna chill?
Sure. Sure.
Interview.
yeah.
Yeah, interviews.
Okay. Are you guys gonna be able to do this while we play?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just everybody else is silent, except for Kid, and then the person that's interviewing me.
Okay.
Yo, Lucio, right?
All right, David. Listen, if I'm gonna interview you, you can't just do that.
Lucio's kind of low.
Yes, for sure. For sure, good plays.
Case.
Man, what, dude? We said we're not trying, motherfucker. No.
Okay, you're right. Actually, no, you're right.
Paul, come to the other VC.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go to another VC. All right. Okay. Hello.
Too much. Hello?
All right, I can hear you. Wait, let me just turn you up a little bit for the stream. Okay. All right, talk.
Hello.
Okay. I think you should be good. I'm just gonna. All right.
All right.
Okay. All right. Everything should be all set now. All right. So, just walk me through how you, managed to bounce back and get at least one win from that, because the first game was quite one-sided.
Yeah.
If I will tell the truth. But I'm curious how you, because you guys seem to get more life as the round went on. So just tell me what it was like, trying to rally the team.
Yeah, so it was a combination of a couple of things. We had our hit scan player unable to warm up beforehand, so I think in just time he was getting better.
Yeah.
Swap with Christian. We wanted to play May on Coliseo because we really liked that rundown comp.
Yeah.
Whether it's with the Reinhardt or the Zarya, like we chose to adapt to today.
Mm-hmm.
So we brought in Chase. Normally it would be Henry, but Henry's unavailable, and Chase played really well on the May.
He did do very well
So
on
that's
the May.
originally why we made the swap, and I think we were just kind of feeling the confidence after. So Rialto was pretty good to start, but then it just kind of didn't happen,
Yeah.
which kind of sucks.
Let me just say, actually, I want to hear your thoughts about how David played on Widow on that game on
David was
Rialto.
going wild, and he played really well on Eichenwald too, but unfortunately just wasn't enough.
Yeah, I was expecting him enough on Eichenwald, I guess, but I was watching closely on Widowmaker on Rialto, and there were some pretty dirty picks, especially
absolutely.
on offense. That was quite a masterclass, at least from
Yeah,
what
then
we've
they
seen
brought
from
out
him.
Yeah, they brought out the Sombra, so we weren't really able to run it on defense safely.
Although I will say he was able to catch her with his mine. Like the Sombra
True.
tried to sneak up and was caught. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's just unfortunate how bad she is in close combat, because whenever the Sojourn rushed him, he just died.
Yeah.
What do you look to learn from this? Because I feel like there was some. Obviously, there's something to learn from anything, but like, what are key takeaways?
Work together and we'll make it through.
Chase is definitely a viable damage. If we need someone on flex DPS, because we don't really have a designated flex DPS, we have like hit scan backups.
Yeah,
He's definitely solid, so
that's good.
I'm
And
definitely gonna be considering that.
what about like things to improve on? Who do you think you're gonna try to develop more?
Noah's Baptiste was a little bit off on the first couple points. It wasn't terrible, but it was a little bit off. I think they were also just kind of pressuring him, which isn't his fault necessarily.
Yeah. So
But his
learning,
Ana was really spectacular.
so learning how to handle pressure more on heroes you might not be as comfortable with.
And just the team diving with like appealing for the dive
Yeah,
and just protecting him better.
that's good. That's good.
And then Christian, I just want to kind of tune him a little bit more. His Junkrat was doing really good on Li Jiang, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, he did get some good mine combos, which is nice to see. I mean, is there really anything else you want to point out or mention that maybe I or the viewers didn't pick up?
I don't really think so, but that Zarya comp was the first time we played Zarya, so
I think you guys did really well in Zarya.
Working,
You were playing
so-
especially very well. You had some pretty nice bubble saves.
I do want to mention their leader is kind of a pussy because I had that fat Reinhardt play on the Eichenwald and got play of the game.
No, I saw that. That was mad. I was mad at that, bro. I was mad at that. I was
4K, 2 of them boops.
I was telling them that they'll just have to watch the YouTube because that highlight will be there. And let me tell you, when I say it'll be there, it'll be there. That was probably
Absolutely.
like the best play of the whole scrim.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was
They showed
brilliant.
The Zarya one though. The mid Zarya play.
Oh, at the very end to get him off contention.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good too. Yeah, just really good. I noticed that was Noah playing Ana?
Noah was playing Ana, yeah.
He had some pretty good matching nanos when they nanoed. He nanoed.
Yeah, absolutely.
and that
his anti-nades were huge.
and that as well. Yeah, exactly. So I also just kind of a question I have just about game mechanics. So if you're antied and then your own Ana bio needs you, does that go away?
Nope. It's gonna stay. I think the only things that can cleanse it off the top of my head are Zarya bubbles and Kiriko milks. I think that's
Okay.
it. Milk is her cleansability. It's the lingo they use.
Okay. Okay.
Be clear.
All right. I wasn't sure because like I feel like you got naded and then you either maybe I just didn't see that it was a positive
I
one.
was holding bubbles for them a lot.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was about to say, I was like, they were antied, and I was like, uh-oh, they're antied, and then they were just not antied. I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a viewer here saying you killed it at Ryan.
Thank you.
You're very appreciative of that, and I think I've seen you in a few streams. I mean, we've only seen 2.
Who's the viewer?
It's their username is Lilep1845.
Oh. Little Lep?
Huh?
You said Lil Lep?
Lilep, Lillep.
Shout out to my homeboy AJ.
Yes, sir.
The greatest hog player I know.
Oh yeah. I definitely want to interview David though for sure after this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cause I mean I don't think we ever streamed when he was playing DPS, or maybe we were,
believe-
but I don't
He was
know.
on, but he didn't interview.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like I felt his presence more in this game, which
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing really well.
I think it's good. And so I guess, is there a tournament coming up?
Yeah, so we have a tournament coming up in mid-January.
So how does that work? Because I feel like people need to know.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 1 game a week to start off, and then there's gonna be a post-season as well for the teams who make it.
Okay, so is it just free to join? Like you can just join?
Yep. So we're just gonna sign up.
Nice. All right.
Within the week.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then we have another scrim Monday. So
Yeah.
Look forward to that.
So that'll be exciting to cover
yeah.
for sure. I'm glad to get some practice commentating in before those tournament games, because that'll surely be more.
Yeah, right now nothing matters. This isn't anything besides us getting used to being in the scene. And today's team was the hardest team we faced yet. So
Oh, really?
us, yep, they had the highest rank. They had, I think, 3 diamonds off the top of my head, which is the most we've had. So seeing improvement from last game and this game,
Oh, for sure, that's very good, and especially if the other teams were worse, and you seem to almost do better this scrim.
yeah, absolutely.
So let's talk about Monday scrim. You have the orangutans.
Just in case.
How are you?
Yeah,
how are you feeling about them?
Hack complete.
Feeling good because that was the team that we beat in our first scrim.
Oh wait, really?
A little bit nervous. Yeah.
Oh
a little
wait.
bit nervous because we're on a 3-game loss streak now, but I'm hoping to turn around. They're gonna be playing different people. I believe their team has changed a bit since the last scrim,
Yeah.
but
Get back online.
still, they're rated lower than us,
Okay,
skill-wise,
okay.
so we should have it in the bag.
I think, especially in this kind of preseason, I guess.
Locators in place.
I guess you could call it. You shouldn't really focus on losses, just how to learn.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it's kind of like how NBA players have their mentality, where if you shoot and miss, just forget about it, just keep playing. Because if you get a negative streak in your head, it really affects you. And so I think it's a good mentality to have, to just learn from the losses, but not dwell on them.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you.
Who's this?
All
right.
I'll swap
Okay.
it with David.
Yep. All right. So
Yeah.
thank you, Cade, for the interview.
Bird. Hey, Chase.
We're on somber brick wall. Why am I being?
Oh,
Chase, this
right.
is- yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. So we can log out of the game now. We can switch to face cam.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where's my mouse? Hello, mouse. There we go. I don't know what my mouse is doing. There we go. Hello, guys.
Alright.
I'm looking drippy right now.
Hello.
I know you saw my flannel. You came up here and stared at me.
I did see the final.
My first
I did
question
see
was,
it.
why were you staring at me?
So not gonna name names, but they said to go upstairs and stare at you and don't say anything for like 5 minutes and then walk out and act like nothing happened. So I did that.
Was it Chase?
No, it wasn't.
No?
No.
Anyways. So first of all, GG's, well played. You seem to have improved. And I want to start off by talking about your masterclass of a Widowmaker, because that on Rialto on offense, mwah, that was perfect. I want to know what was going through your head. Like, were you just feeling good, or were you just playing good, or was it both?
It felt like a hot knife through butter. It was actually so satisfying. Once I get on a roll, man, I hit every shot. I don't know.
And you made them switch off too, so not only was it a diff, but you made them just quit because they just couldn't compete.
Yeah.
They got one kill on you, and then you just said, all right, let's see how your team feels about that.
Yeah.
Um,
And then I all bent them.
what?
I said then I all bent them.
Yeah.
Then I bent them all. Same thing. Yeah. Yeah.
So I just want to hear your thoughts on the other maps, because obviously you did very well on that, but like other maps when you're playing DPS, like was there anything you think you might need to work on, or what were you like, what you're gonna learn from, or what you're proud of?
Lijiang Tower. I feel like it was my first game on.
Mhm.
I didn't really play that much this morning.
Yeah.
Played a little bit, but wasn't really ready for this game. So
Yeah.
I was, still warming up, so not that much I could have done there.
Yeah, of
Maybe
course.
slap myself. Woken myself up, but not much. I did like 6k damage, not great,
Mhm.
but
And do you remember who you played on
team was a
Lijiang?
little. I played Cassidy Soldier.
Mm.
Yeah. Team was a little broken up first round.
Yeah.
Second round, we let the junk just take control of us
Yeah.
on Lijiang. I forgot which one it is. It's one of them. Yeah, and Coliseo or whatever.
Coliseo, yeah.
Yeah, that I did pretty good that map.
That was
You
also
know,
good. What were you running, Coliseo?
yeah, that was good. I played Sojourn. I always play Sojourn on Calcio.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple of picks. Got
Mhm.
like 6 clocks off, so that was good.
Yeah, I saw
Um,
you got some good alt kills there. Well timed ones as well to take the robot back and push it forward.
yeah.
How about
Yeah.
Eichenwald though?
Eichenwald. Oh, Ash. I did. I did okay. I don't play Ash.
Mhm.
I don't have as much experience. I played her for like a week, and then I stopped playing her
Yeah.
because then I played a little bit of Widow, got the taste of that sweet headshot, and then
Yeah.
started playing her.
Once you take
Um,
the bait, it's hard to let it go.
yeah. I wish fishing was like that, but um, yeah. Eichenwald. Hmm. Uh, Bad time for me to play a character I don't play. That's all I gotta say. I got Bob's off.
Yeah.
I would like to have had our Anna do a little more. I
Mhm.
think it was what's his name?
No.
Noah. I think it was Noah. Gast she was doing good.
Gas is doing great,
So,
especially pocketing you on Rialto on
oh
that
yeah,
offense.
oh yeah,
Doing very well, making sure
yeah,
you were healed up.
yeah. Made that far switch off.
Oh, that was
If you
nice.
saw
That was they switched so quickly off. I saw the Far Mercy and I was like, well, I mean, we have
Yeah,
was it a Junkrat and Ash, right? You guys were running
Yep.
that, and I was like, well, we don't have 2 hit scans, but we have David on Ash, so hopefully he'll get some picks in right as I was thinking that. Boom, you just got him and they switched off, so that was very nice to see.
oh yeah. Kate said, "In the sky." I looked up. There's Farah, half health, 2 heads, dead. Yeah,
I mean
that was fun.
that's what you want to see. Trying to think, is there
It
anything
is early season.
Huh?
It is early season. It's early. It's like 3 games in. We've only had 3 scrims.
4.
So, like 4.
Yeah.
No.
So I guess my final question is, what are you gonna take from this loss to learn, and what are you gonna practice more?
Um, I'm gonna take the Ash practice.
Mhm.
I needed that. I need to play Ash more.
Yeah.
I need to get more versatile with her. What else did you say? Practice on, learn from.
Yeah. What do you want to learn from?
Positioning.
Mm.
I want to learn some more positioning.
Mhm.
First scrim, perfection. I don't know if you guys watched that first scrim, but me playing Soldier on Colosseo, that was really good. I was always with the team.
Mhm.
Now, I'm like, it's what I thought was the third scrim, but apparently fourth. I'm like, I'm gonna lay back a little bit.
Mm.
I'm gonna play as good as I can, but at the same time, I'm not gonna keep my full focus on positioning.
Yeah.
Which I probably should have done. But back to Rialto offense. Oh, I'm in practice range. I'm in a different room, so I can't see my screen, and I'm trying to figure out what just happened. What was I saying? Oh yeah, offense Rialto, Widowmaker. I didn't see that corner. I saw it.
Yeah.
I knew where Widow was. She took the shot before I did. I had my scope all sighted in, 100%. I was ready for a shot.
Mhm.
But took it before me. She had a better position,
So
and better placement
yeah.
on my head.
Mhm. So you're mentioning the
So
the
I'm
only
down.
you're mentioning the only time she killed you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if you're down a Widow and your Widow is, as I would say, as good as me. I mean, I'm a pretty good Widow myself. You're down a Widow. That key squishy domination
Mhm.
lost. You have to wait 8 seconds
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
to get headshots off. But it's a good thing Cade took control of that. Took the reins back.
For sure.
Got us to push forward. Took some space. I got the Mercy back. I killed her when we got back. I think at least her Torb. I think it was Chase. And then I got up on top, killed Widow, Junk, and Kiriko. We got point. We pushed farther in, and Eventually, Sombra and Reaper rushed me both sides. They pinned me, and I died, but Gas got away, which is good, so she could heal
Yeah.
Cade. Yeah,
Cool.
that's I feel like I did okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Definitely stuff to take away,
For
and
sure.
definitely some things to improve on. But overall, I would give my performance a solid 8.
For sure. Definitely room for improvement. Which is
Yeah.
something you love to see because being perfect is boring.
On jaw.
All right. Thank you, David, for coming in. We appreciate your time and
Welcome.
good luck on the grind until Monday.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. See you.
See
Bro.
ya. All right, so we'll look for maybe a few more people to interview. I'm kind of interested in interviewing Gast. I won't lie. I kind of want to see how she feels. This is her second scrim, I think. Um, so we'll get Chase in here and all right, here he comes. Here he comes. I believe this is your third appearance, so I don't know if you broke your record last time, but
I need to get 4.
yeah.
I'm not gonna. Don't worry. Okay.
I was ready for you to leave. I was ready for you to leave, bro.
No. I'm a good man.
Of course. So unfortunately, the 3-1 curse continues.
Motherfucker, yeah.
However, I think you guys got better this game for sure.
No, I think my DPS performance was okay.
Mhm.
David popped the fuck off.
Oh my god, dude, that Widowmaker was just perfection. So awesome to
Gast,
watch.
Mercy was excellent.
Mhm.
Noah's on switch on Coliseo was phenomenal. He was hitting his antis every time.
Mhm.
He was doing well. Cade was playing. It's a shame he couldn't play Orisa because he has a glitch going on where you can't see his gun.
Really?
But Cade was playing fine. Yes, he can't
Oh
play
my
Orisa right now.
God.
He physically can't see his gun.
That's wow.
But
That's crazy. But I mean, he did fine on Zarya. I'll say that.
yeah, I think my Sojourn was fine. My Mei was good. I had good walls. I
Mhm.
had good,
Oh, yeah.
good blizzes.
I noticed right away you wall left in the Ramattra like in the first few seconds of gameplay.
Oh yeah,
Which
yeah.
is very good.
I'm good. I'm good at picking those things. I think we did okay. It's just on Rialto we were running double hit scan Zar, and then they quickly pulled out the Orisa Sombra.
Yeah.
We didn't have time to react and switch, which caused us to lose the fight. And then,
Yeah.
well, they didn't have to move it very far, so
Right. Yeah.
that's the issue.
But I mean, once it happens, you can learn from it. So that won't surprise
The
you.
Li Jiang match was terrible.
That
We
was-
got fucked in the butthole by Reaper.
That was
I
rough.
was calling him out. I was calling him out. Every time he was behind us, I would say it, but our DPS would be too far ahead because they were already in a fight. Not their fault. Not their fault at all.
Yeah.
But they'd already be in a fight, and then Reaper would come behind us. Junkrat would triple mine onto us. Cade
Yeah.
would be too far ahead because now we're dead, so he has to fall back, and it would just cause us to stagger. It was an issue.
And
They were also toxic.
yeah, no, they were.
We were playing ball brig Sombra, bro, at the end to mess around.
That was
Like,
not
we were
that doesn't
trying.
count. That doesn't count, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know what they were doing.
I don't know. Man.
But
I think we played okay.
and considering this is like the best team you faced, from what I heard from Cade, if I'm correct.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I mean, if you're keeping at least a consistent quality of play, you're getting better. You're just playing better teams.
I think we did fine.
Mhm.
I think my Sojourn, I could have gotten picks better, but I was being damage boosted. It was just Noah was using his nades to anti them, but then the Kiriko would cleanse, Ana would heal boost, and we just couldn't.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
Or the Orisa, we couldn't physically do enough damage to kill.
Yeah.
But
especially with the
that was a
armor
comp
boost and all
issue, but we weren't able to reset properly, which would have caused our comp to stagger. It was just
that. Mhm.
on Rialto we got outplayed. Li Jiang was a bad match. That was Noah and David's first match on,
Yeah.
by the way, because I don't
Oh.
know what was with David, but Noah had family issues going on. But
Well, yeah, we
I don't
were
know.
we were at dinner.
I don't know family issues, but I'm guessing, but he had issues going on.
Hmm.
Busy,
Of course.
and
Um,
I was just only able to get on 30 minutes beforehand. So
it's all right. Hey, at least it wasn't a tournament, right? This is
Wasn't
just
the Tony. For
this
real,
is
for real.
just testing the waters, making sure we fix anything.
I mean, I think we
that's
played
obvious.
fine. I'm not actually upset about this loss as much, because we were able to try more, and also I think I might be started on DPS.
Oh, really? Nice.
Well, I'm only saying that because I am our Lucio player, and I am a good
Yeah.
support player.
Mm-hmm.
But if Noah can learn Kitiko,
Yeah.
right? Christian can play Lucio.
Mm-hmm.
Lucio, Ana,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and because Cade, and David are the only Sojourn players, right?
Right.
Well, I'm the support. Cade's the tank,
Mm-hmm.
but David doesn't like playing Sojourn as much,
Mhm.
and I would say he's infinitely better on Ash Widow.
Yeah.
So I might be filling in for Sojourn in some matches.
Yeah. I mean, that would be great. It's good to have.
Because my Sojourn wasn't bad. I had, I think, 9k damage at the end there. It's just I couldn't do heals. It was my fault.
No, it's
You know.
alright. I mean, it was a loss, but I feel like you guys played better, so I don't think there's too much to be mad about. I mean, is there really anything else you want to say? So stuff you might be looking to tell the team about in the future?
I think we played it well. I just think we need to react more to callouts.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are times where we're calling to fall back or we're calling to push and somebody doesn't react right away.
Yeah.
Which could be my delay. I'm at fault of that sometimes as well.
Yeah.
But there was some times where I feel like we held all too long. Like I held beat a bit too long in
Yeah.
Lee Shang.
Yeah.
Noah held Nano a bit too long in
Mhm.
Rialto.
Mm-hmm.
Like it happens.
Right. Yeah.
And micro stuff like that is gonna get ironed out with time.
Exactly. Yeah. And especially
I don't think anybody did anything blaringly wrong. I think it was okay.
especially talking about holding ults too long. Sometimes you don't think in the moment it's a good time, but it ended up like it should have been. Like you should have done it then. And it's kind of a pain to look
Yeah.
back on that and see that and to be like,
Like
"Man, I
like
should've
on
ulted
Lee
there."
Shang when it was 2 up and it was we were 2 down. I mean, I could have beat because looking back at it, that was my only opportunity that entire match to beat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Being honest, and that's the issue. Especially
Right.
with alts like beat and Nano that have a really long charge time and they can. I mean, every alt can turn the course of a game,
Right. Yeah.
but a support alt doesn't just turn the course of the fight, but can completely deny a death.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Right.
obviously a Bastion alt can get a kill, a Cassidy alt can zone get kills, but
Right.
on a Nano, just that singular ultimate no combo can cause a lot of. It can save the tank and get
Yeah.
a team kill.
Yeah,
and B is a
exactly.
full team save, but Lucio, having the highest alt charge in the game, like he's the
Yeah.
longest to get it.
Yeah.
I'm very wary to use it.
Right.
That
Yeah.
was
Of
my
course.
fault. I'm not gonna deny that. But it was also when that Junkrat tire happened, none of our DPS turned to shoot at it, which was the issue. Or
Yeah.
they might have, but they just didn't hit it.
Yeah.
And I was trapped. I couldn't do anything.
Wait, was that when that was by the archway?
The feng shui gate with the circle in front of the rock, and the Junkrat was in the right bushes or left bushes.
Yeah.
He tired. Cade tried shooting him. I got trapped, but the DPS didn't shoot at him as well. We didn't focus fire.
I'm trying to think because I watched that back. I'm not sure how many people had lines of sight of it because it was like a really short
I know
time.
there was at least one other person besides me that had line of sight of it because
Yeah.
there was somebody next to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they were too tunnel vision on the people across the bridge, which obviously you're trying to get the kills, but
Right.
you have, including me, including Cade, all of us have to have the ability, which I mean obviously Cade does it really well most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
We have to have the ability to ignore the enemy and focus on falling back, pushing ahead, or shooting a different person.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Like, especially Christian and me and Noah have a tendency to tunnel vision.
Yeah. I
But-
mean, gets the best of us.
I think it's okay. I'm being constructive here. I don't think I'm being mean, am I? I don't
No,
think I should
no,
be.
you're being constructive, of course.
And do you want me to
Yeah.
tell Noah or Gast or
Um,
Christian to join?
I'm kind of interested in interviewing Gast because this was her second scrim, and I mean she's
yeah?
obviously improving. And yeah, I mean if she wants to
Yeah.
come in, she can come in. But
I'll join and I'll send her in.
all right, cool. All right, so that was the vice captain Chase there, giving some thoughts on how the game went. Certainly nothing to be mad about. A lot of things went well, but unfortunately ended in a loss, as there was just some better play and some composition issues as Chase mentioned. Hello.
Hello.
All right, so here we have Guest, our one of our healers, support players for Vortex here. I just wanted to talk about how you felt this went. This is your second scrim, if I'm correct. Is that right?
Yeah.
So how do you think that went? I think you did really well on Rialto on offense, pocketing David and making sure everyone else was alive, getting some key reses as well. I just want to hear your thoughts on how you think your Mercy went.
I think I did pretty good, but on like the second round, I was kind of out of position a lot and I died a lot. But other than that, I think I did good.
Yeah. So I mean, I've heard positioning has been an issue for a few people. How do you think you train that? Like, is it just focusing more on like the team as a whole, or listening to call outs, or is that just something that comes with time?
I think like focusing more on where the enemy team is
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and where my team is.
Yeah, just making sure you're not in the open. But of course, sometimes that's just unavoidable. So, I'm trying to think. Did you? Let's see here. You played. Was Mercy the only support character you played throughout the scrim?
Yeah, I think she was.
All right. I just wanted to. How was pocketing David? I'm trying to think of like exactly what to ask. In Rialto, I guess is like the most closely I paid attention to you because you're with David, who's playing pretty good on what was it, Widowmaker. Just wanted to ask how it was like staying with him, and if there was like if you had to like, oh my god, if you were too focused on him or if you were able to help the team as well. Like, was it easy going back and forth? I guess is what I'm asking.
Okay. It was pretty easy
Yeah.
because like he was on high ground and like the rest of the team was below, so I could like fly to him and then fly to the other team. So.
Yeah, especially with Mercy's movement ability, it's quite easy. Were you ever like? How do you think your alts played a role in the pushes? Like, do you ever think like I've heard like Chase talked about saving alts too late or like using them in the wrong time. Like, how do you think your battle? I forgot what is it. Valkyrie? Is that what it's called? I think it's Valkyrie.
Yeah.
How do you think your alts went for Mercy? If like maybe you held on to one too long, or if you used one too quickly, or what that is? Because
I mean, I used it mainly to like damage boost the whole team or
Yeah.
to just res, so I think that went pretty well.
yeah, that's good. And I guess I just have one more question, and that is what you can learn from this. Obviously, it was an unfortunate loss, but I think everyone played much better than they did in the previous scrimmage. Just what you'll be focusing on for Monday scrim if you'll be playing, or just in the future in general.
I think just better positioning.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the questions I have. If you want to say anything to the stream, feel free. If not, GG's and good night.
All right, good night.
All right. And I think that will do it for today's stream. Unfortunate loss to Bobert, but nothing that can't be learned from. As we've heard from 4 of the members of the team, positioning was like the biggest thing to talk about. Just playing with the team, making sure you're not caught in the open, paying attention to the enemy team as well. Of course, in the heat of the moment, very hard to pay attention to, very hard to keep track of, making sure your movements are as precise as possible, and being able to just keep track of where you are, be self-aware, and not overextend too much, because even a few steps forward could, you know, gain the crosshairs of a DPS or a tank that's hungry to finish off their ult in eliminating you. So with that, I wish everyone a good night. Thank you for checking in and stopping by and watching the scrim. And we'll see. I might be casting Monday. I might not. Depends on a few things. But without further ado, I wish you all a great night and see you later.